Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Chamax Cards and Breaks. Breaking tonight, 15-16 Upper Deck MVP Hockey 8-box break number H076. That's H076. I want to thank everyone for the patience while we fill the breaks up. Appreciate your business very much. We do have more hockey breaks available on the website, chamaxcards.com. We also have that daily discount code word of the day. This code word is scrolling across the very top of the screen. It'll get you 5% off every and all orders for the next 24 hours. You can use it as many times as you like. It is, again, scrolling on the top of the line. It is Batherson. Batherson, again, will get you 5% off. We have our first-time discount code word, Chamax 2021. This gets you 10% off your very first order. We have our loyalty points program on the website. The more you spend on the website, the more you earn. The points you earn, you can use those points for discounts on future breaks. We do ship out cards in the breaks once a week, Monday through Sunday breaks. Will go out by the end of the following week, meaning today's cards will go out by the end of next week in regular Canada Post unless you request something to be shipped with tracking and or insurance. If you do, you need to email us over at chamaxcards@gmail.com before Monday morning. Owners on the left, teams beside the owners. Let's get started. We go through this break pretty quick because all cards go out except for the standard base cards. There's not a ton of hits in this, but there are some. We'll go take it a little bit easy on the first box here, and then we'll really rip it out on the remaining 7 boxes. So there you go. So how we do this is we open up all the packs first. 15-16 MVP. This will be the last of the 15-16 MVP we do. This break has been running for a very, very long time. Known as more of the budget line products. Obviously, this was a big year for in the world of hockey because it was McDavid's rookie year. His card is in here, but it's a redemption card, which will be long past. So if it does come, great. You might be able to convince Upper Deck to send you something. Probably not, but you never know. But you have the superscripts, and you have some other numbered cards and colored cards. So we go pretty quick. Like I said, we rip through these cards pretty darn quick. But everyone should end up getting something from this break. 5 million actually, Pete. No. So the longest part of this break literally is opening up the packs, which is a necessity to do because they need to be open. Senior Junior Breaker is now gone for the year. I guess we'll be back at Thanksgiving and here and there. So we've lost him. And that's Chase. We've lost Chase. We got Max still. He's out for a run right now, but I have some assistants, and they are still doing all the. Well, he's still going to do most of the shipping, sorting, and the such for the Junior Breakers. All right, let's get started. Let's rip this out here. So again, we'll go semi slow on this. So basically, these are all the base cards. You can tell they're just the regular ones. These are the script cards. They'll go out. Again, we're not going to spend any time on them. We're just going to basically flip through all these like this. Other insert cards, these will go out. Basically, there you go. These are the ones we're looking for. These are the die cut. Matt Nito for the Sharks. Again, those are like what the superscript cards, what they're called. This is a patch card. This is nice. Of Ovechkin, too. Wow. Hey, not bad. For the first little pack, yeah, it's actually pretty good for the Capitals. These are kind of rare in MVP. So there you go. Victor, nice hit. Rookie, Delarose from Montreal. Basically, that's how we do it. Basically, skip through them here. We got Granlund there. Andrew Kopp. Cogliano. Again, on the die cuts, Gallagher for Montreal. Poirier for the Flames. Patrick Kane, this is a purple level 2 for Chicago. Yeah, that patch card is pretty rare to get that MVP. We'll see how many more we can get. Blake Wheeler. Again, so we're just looking to see all the gold. Just getting Shane Prince for the Senators. Ranford for the Stars. Gold level 2. So those are the hits, guys. These are pretty common throughout. The color ones are kind of like the hits. These are your inserts, right? Taylor Hall. Well, you'll have doubles and duplicates by the time we're done. Oh, Ronald Kennens for the Canucks. Halak, Islanders. Drouin for Tampa Bay. Quick for LA. Desharnais for the Canadians. Some of these players don't even play anymore. If they do, I don't even know who they are. There you go. $6 million. All right, so bam, bam, bam. Any other Canucks news? Looks like Virtanen is signed over in the KHL. Not like he's a Canuck anymore anyways, but I'm not really sure what the status of his legal issues are right now. But he's off the KHL. September now, so I guess all training camps will be starting soon. NHL on its way. More of a normal season. Should be nice. Back to their regular games. And I started off last year thinking that playing in your own division was kind of cool. It kind of got boring after a while, to be honest with you. Same teams over and over and over and over and over again. Plus the Canucks stunk, so that made it even more not as interesting for us, anyways. Here, so coming close, coming soon. Like I said, it's going to be, and at least know most of the arenas will be full. I know here in British Columbia they're going to require all the attendees to be vaccinated. I think they're doing the same everywhere. I think soon to be pretty much. But at least that means a full stadium. I'm liking that. I'm going to try to go see a game over in Vancouver, hopefully in October. Yeah, like I said, here in British Columbia, like I said, it is to see. It's going to be proof of vaccination is going to be required here. We have a passport that's coming out. It's actually required next week on the 13th to get into restaurants or sporting events or a movie theater, anywhere that's like a non-essential business with a lot of people in it. You have to be by next week prove that you've had your first vaccine, and then by October the 23rd, both. Otherwise, you're not allowed into restaurants at all, or movie theaters, or games. So in the States, Eric, probably gonna be different, depending what state you're from, I guess. Hartman for Blackhawks. I know Oregon actually did an outdoor mask mandate, which is pretty crazy. Matt Molson there. I know Washington State is doing their indoor mask mandates are back now. Ranford, so I guess it all depends what state you're in. There's Yakupov. Bozak for the Maple Leafs. David Wolf for the Flames. Kadri, that's a good one. For Maple Leafs. Mark Messier, the Moose. Territories card for Jonathan Taves, which I'm assuming is going to be playing this year. Anderson for the Blue Jackets. Turris for the Senators. There's another Ronald Kennens for the Canucks. Poirier for the Flames. Again, we're already into some duplicates here, guys. Slater, Coco. That's a rookie that back then was no one knew who he was, and now he's actually pretty darn good. In Vegas now, I think. Kevin Hayes for the Rangers. Blake Como for the Penguins. Matt Molson at the time for Buffalo. Matt Whipple for the Senators. James Neal, the real deal James Neal, back on the Predators days. Been on a few teams since then. Joe Pavelski for the Sharks. And there you go. That does it for another pack. Oh, so he left it up to the businesses. Yeah, I know here. No. But our neighbors, Alberta, they're doing that. They're leaving up. They say there's no way their government in Alberta would ever mandate masks. Alberta's a little bit more of a in Canada. Alberta's a little more, I guess you say, right wing, leaning province. So there's no way. They said the premier there, which is basically the governor, so there's no way they'll mandate masks there. But already in Canada, you have BC doing it. You have Quebec is doing it. Ontario, and this is basically you have to take a passport and show your proof of vaccination to get into these big, like I said, restaurants. So it'll be interesting. But here it starts here next week, 13th. You need to be at least one vaccination to go anywhere. Any non-essential business that has lots of people. Grocery stores you don't have to do it for grocery stores because they're considered an essential. For example, my mother's 80th birthday is coming up in a week and a half, 2 weeks, and we all have to, when we go to the restaurant, we all have to show our proof of vaccines to get in. Anyways, we're doing borders. The borders open. It is, and it isn't. Between Canada and the United States right now, Canadians are welcoming in Americans, vaccinated Americans. So if you're a vaccinated American, you can come to Canada, either driving across the border or flying in with no quarantine period. I think you have to take a test, I think. And we just opened that up last month, and Canada was hoping the United States would do the same for Canadians, but they didn't. So for Canadians, you cannot drive across the border into the United States. It's still closed. However, we can fly into the United States, but obviously you need to take a test within 72 hours prior to departure. A COVID test. So supposedly the Americans might open it up to us Canadians at the end of this month. Yeah, no, so Eric, yeah, no, you're good. You can, if you're vaccinated, you can come on into Canada. Like I say, I think you do need a test 72 hours before you cross. I think that's the only thing. And you have to be vaccinated. So I was hoping we wouldn't get one of these. But here's a rookie redemption for the Atlantic Division. This is no good. This is long ago expired. July 15th, 2017. I'm going to leave this. We'll randomize it anyways at the end. Arvidsson. Louis Eriksson. No longer a Canuck. Now, Dallas or something. Or Eberle for Oilers. Nieto for the Sharks. Jamie Benn. He's still playing. Nick Shore for the Kings. Frederick Anderson for the Ducks. John Carlson for the Capitals. Bobby Orr for Boston. Skapski for the Rangers. I don't think he's playing anymore. Who do we got here? Lyndon Vay for the Canucks. We're going back old school here. Old school Canucks. Kessler for Anaheim. Nosen for the Ducks. Nelson for the Islanders. Braden Holtby. Capitals. Another patch card. Hey. Jonathan Bernier for Toronto. Nice. Nice little hit there for Sean. That's lucky. 2 patches. It's good. Hartman for the Blackhawks. We have Shea Weber. Oh, shit. This is Shea Weber auto. Hey. That gets a Ric Flair. Wow, an auto MVP auto. These things are extremely rare. For Nashville, it's going to Raymond J. That is a big hit. It's auto card of freaking Shea Weber. Get excited because it's MVP. Like I said, this is few and far between for an auto. Bam. Shea Weber auto. Huh. I think maybe one of the first autos we've ever pulled from MVP. Niemi for the Sharks. Wow. Sean Monahan for the Flames. Sort of getting excited, but you don't usually see an auto. I was expecting that. Matt Duchene for Colorado. Ovechkin for the Capitals. The Cavalier for the Flyers. Corey Crawford for the Blackhawks. Justin Falco. This is numbered 13 out of 25 for Carolina. Bam. Paul V. There you go, Paul. A numbered card and an auto. Yes, I'm happy with that Holtby. The Holtby didn't work out, obviously. Ranford with the Canucks. It wasn't obviously a good fit, or he just didn't have a good season. I don't know what it was, but that was a failed experiment. So again, we're going to randomize this off between all the players. You can keep it and put it on your wall. We're going to do it at the end of the break if we get any other ones. So I know it says lag division, but we'll give it. Everyone will have a chance of getting it. Since that's our rules, if it doesn't have a team name or a player name, it gets randomized amongst all spots. Again, you're never going to get that card from Upper Deck. You might if you. I doubt it, but you might get something. So this is box number 4 in H076, old school 15-16 MVP. I guarantee you we're the only breakers on the face of the planet that have had a break of MVP 15-16 in the last 3 years. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I almost guarantee it. And again, this is the last of our MVP. I don't even know if you can buy it anymore. It's actually probably worth a lot of money now. I bet. We've had it sitting for dust on it. No McDavid's yet. McDavid on this, I believe, is a redemption card. It'd be like this. It'd be like draft pick number 1. We've had one before. We did a break of this again probably 2 years ago, maybe less. Maybe it was beginning of last year, and we got the card. It had expired. I'm not sure what actually happened. It got sent to the Edmonton spot holder, but I'm not sure what actually happened. But MVP usually is one of the first sets coming out for Upper Decks. They actually, by the time it's printed, they don't even know who the first round draft pick was or the first pick was. So they give out redemption cards saying first pick, second pick, third pick. So in this, you won't actually see his card in this one. Unless it might be. No, I don't think it was. All right, box number 4. Here we go. Antti Niemi for the Sharks. Another patch card. Look at this. Torrey Krug for Boston. Good luck with these. For Sean M. There you go. Not too shabby. Eric Stahl for the Hurricanes. Connor Bond for the Blackhawks. We have Johnny Gaudreau for Calgary. Victor Arvidsson, rookie, Nashville. Sam Bennett for the Flames. MacArthur for the Senators. Milan Lucic for Boston at the time. TJ Brody for the Flames. Bunch of base cards. Brendan Ranford for Dallas. We have Chris Letang for the Penguins. Josh Anderson for the Blue Jackets. Brandon Sutter for the Penguins. Max Pacioretty for the Canadiens. Patches. Stefan Noesen for the Ducks. David Wolf for the Flames. We have Wayne Gretzky for the Kings. We have the Kings spot. Jay. There you go, Jay. Peter Stracker for the Flyers. Zuccarello, Norwegian master for the Rangers. Lazar for the Senators. Boychuk for the Islanders. Johansson for the Capitals. And then we have Blake Wheeler for Winnipeg. Boom. Another box done. That's halfway. That is halfway. Halfway. All right. There you go. Boom. All right. Back half of the break. What time is there? 6:22. Another 20 minutes if you're looking at your clock, roughly, give or take. I figure this break would take about 45 minutes. Might be a bit longer than that. This card's been sitting in this box now for what? Six years. Yeah, 15, 16. These would have come out right in the beginning. They would have come out probably in the summer of 15, 16. This pack's hard to open. All right, so again, this is H076. For some reason, these packs are hard to open. I don't know why. $8 MVP break. Half of my case. Hey, it's a long break. A lot of cards to go through. It's a lot of base cards. Many. Basically 1 or 2 hits per pack. After this box, I'm going to take a little 30-second timeout to clean up the desk here. Getting overrun by empty boxes. All right. Take us to the last little bit here. So again, use those discount code words if you want to get some more breaks. It's Batherson again, scrolling across the top of the screen there. For 5% off. Chamax 2021 for 10% off. Got 4 million people watching right now. And good luck, box number 5. Eric Stahl for Carolina. Ovechkin, Letang, Penguins. Foligno for the Blue Jackets. Nick Shore for the Kings. This should be all base. Bobby Ryan for the Senators. Antoine Bibeau for the Maple Leaf. Oh, Terry Sawchuk. That's cool. Black and white card for Detroit. Don't see many of those, actually. Nick Cousins for the Flyers. And then we have Marcus Granlund. Another auto. Hey. Marcus Granlund for Calgary. This is get Ric Flair. Bam. Peter C. There you go, Peter. One of the very rare autos, and Marcus Granlund. There is his auto. Beauty. Bam. 2 autos. That's very, very lucky. 2 autos in the same break. Nick Shore. Kunitz. Huberdeau for Florida. Segway. Dallas Segway. Noesen. Sidney Crosby. Obviously for Pittsburgh. Kadri. Toronto. Ryan Hartman for the Blackhawks. Clark MacArthur for the Senators. Backstrom, the Capitals. Puempel for the Senators. And there you go. That box is also complete. Complete. Hey, Matt, do you have any insight when new products are released? Only insight, I have basically the same insight that you would have. Basically on that, you can use, what is it, Cardboard Connections, or whatever it's called, that website. It's a good one. You can basically have the same information that distributors get. That's where they get the information from. This year has been brutal for products having a date and then the date being pushed back. It's happened in every sport. Football, basketball, hockey. One second, I'm just gonna take some more space here. Alright, there we go. Now, that's the one thing with breaking, everybody. There is so much recycling. It is insane. But yeah, like I was saying, this year is being crazy, obviously for COVID reasons, that all products have been basically have given a date and then it changes. In the hockey world, the worst one is being Allure. It literally is supposed to come out, I think, in like April, I think. Maybe earlier, March, April. And finally, supposedly it's coming out on September 15th. We'll see. It's been pushed back. There's the last release, the newest release in hockey is going to be Skybox Metal. That has also been delayed almost 6 months. It is actually out tomorrow. Our boxes were shipped today. But for new products, you can, like, as a person, as a consumer, you can look at any of the bigger sellers of cards. Like I said, Beckett usually has a good connection, has a good list. Cardboard Memories, I think it is, or Cardboard Cutouts, or what the hell, Cardboard, what is something cardboard. They have a good website. You can go to one of the bigger retailers like Blowout or Steel City or Descartes, and they usually have an up and coming. I know Blowout does. They have a pre-sale list that probably goes out 3 months, but again, keep in mind those dates can change. But hopefully by the time it's next year, this time, things will be more, when they have a date, it's going to be that date, because right now things change. We have a product, we're like, oh, coming out next week, I check, and it's like, nope, next month, or 2 months, or 3 months. Like, we have a bunch of hockey stuff that still hasn't been released yet for 2021. Season's been over for, 2 months? Longer, 3 months. Yakupov number 2/25. Freaking nail Yakupov. There you go for Edmonton. Sean M. It's a good start to this box. Forsberg for the Predators. Dansk for the Blue Jackets. We got Kuznetsov for Washington. Holtby for the Capitals. There's Harney for the Canadians. I don't even know if he plays anymore. Bunch of base cards. Malcolm Subban for Boston. Skapski for the Rangers. I can always see we're getting into the duplicates. Oshie for the Blues. Hossa for the Blackhawks. Subban for the Bruins. Mikko Koivu for the Wild. Andrew Kopp for the Jets. Witkowski for the Lightning, Skapski for the Rangers, Kopitar for the Kings, Tyler Toffoli for LA. He's good. Arvidsson for the Predators. Drouin for the Lightning. Cavalier for the Flyers. Matt Zuccarello for the Rangers. Nick Shore for the Kings. Sam Bennett for the Flames. And Brett Hall. St. Louis Brett Hall. Yes, I was saying, Lure's has been definitely the longest delayed product in the history since we've been breaking, which is now coming close to what? We're in our third year. 18, 19, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, it'll be 4 years next summer. And we have never had a break, like I said, delayed that many times. But it's supposedly, hopefully, it will come out this month. It has to come. Right? It's got to come this month. Next month, the freaking next season starts. There's still other products that have to come out for 2021 still. SP Authentic. You got cups also come out. So I'm assuming all this stuff is going to be out by the end of October, I guess. And then it'll be releasing the same time we have 21, 22 products coming out. Or maybe those will be delayed a little bit too. And then eventually it'll catch up next year. Box number 7, everybody. MVP. MVP. We got some more hockey breaks coming up this week. We have, I think it's 18, 19, the Ultimate Collection. This will be kind of fun. I like that we just did a break of that just a couple weeks ago. We're doing another 8-box case break of that. We have Series 2, 2021 Series 2 break, I think, coming up as well. This week, we have a 1920 Allure break this week. So a lot of some older stuff and a couple 18-19 cup breaks are close to breaking. It's a few more spots. Those ones require all the spots to be sold. I think we got 3-box breaks. I have 5 or 4 teams left. If you go to our website, chamaxcards.com, it does sort by newest breaks first. That's stuff that we've listed in the last week, and then it will sort by fewest to most spots or teams remaining. So it's really easy to see on the homepage, or if you go to any product page. Yep, OPG usually comes out first. This is correct. That's the biggest set. And then you'll have the OPG update cards throughout the year and other Upper Deck products for updates. Rookies and the such. Gaborik for the Kings. Or Gaborik, I should say. Krug for Boston. Cousins for the Flyers. Jagger for the Florida Panthers. Cousins again for the Flyers. Draisaitl for Edmonton. It's a good one. Hartman for the Blackhawks. Anderson for the Ducks. Simmons for the Flyers. Ovechkin for the Capitals. That's a checklist. Spezza for the Dallas. I'm losing it. For Dallas. Hurdle for the Sharks. Noason for the Ducks. Panik for the Canadians. Okposo for the Islanders. Bossy for the Islanders. One of our favorite players here at the Chamax Cards. Scapsy for the Rangers. Scrivens for the Oilers. Luongo for Florida. Nick Shore for the Kings. You got Brandon Dubinsky for Columbus. And Braden Shen for the Flyers. See, that was more of a typical box of MVP. Nothing really exciting in that one. That was a little bit boring. All right, everyone. We're on to our last box. Last box of 15-16 MVP. All right. Empty box for aesthetic purposes. We're up to 5 million viewers again. It's getting word. People are like, oh my God, they're breaking 15, 16 MVP. They're nuts. So this is the last box. An H076. Again, this is, you'll never see us breaking 15, 16 MVP again. Most 15, 16 products are pretty much gone now. There's some still a few things left for 16, 17. Again, same few for 17, 18. A little bit more for 18, 19. A little bit more for 19, 20. And 20, 21 stuff you can still pretty much get no matter what it is. But by next year, I think 16, 17, that will be gone. We still have 15, 16 cup. That's very expensive stuff, but that's probably why it's still available, because it is super, super expensive. So is 16, 17 cup for obvious reasons. And this is the last box. This box is empty. This is box number, what is this, 8, half case. We had 2 autos. We had, 3 patch cards, redemption card, which we'll still do a random on, even though I think you're going to just have to hang it on your wall. So not too bad, not too shabby of an 8-box break. And I said, lots of insert cards for everybody. Big stack of hits. Good luck. Last box mojo. Let's do it. Pumpel for the Senators. We got Urbe. Artist Urbe. Yeah, I forgot about him. San Jose. Duchesne for Colorado. Another patch card. Hey, Zuccarello. I like this one. For the Rangers for Jay. Nice. Zuccarello Jones, as we call him here. I remember my dad first says, a Norwegian guy playing in the league. This is when he first started playing. I think his name is Zuccarello Jones. Zuccarello Jones. You mean Matt Zuccarello? Cannons for Canucks, Bowmanville. Malkin, so we have a joke here. It's Zuccarello Jones. My dad's quite proud of him. He's Norwegian. Zuccarello is the only Norwegian playing in the NHL. Witkowski. Coco. Spezza. Duncan Keith for the Blackhawks. Oh, hey, nice Jumbo Joe Thornton, 21 out of 25 for San Jose, for Raymond. That's a nice, solid hit for MVP. Jumbo Joe, future Hall of Famer. Couture for the Sharks. Pacioretty for Montreal. Fiala for the Predators. Holland for the Maple Leafs. Bobby Ryan for the Senators. Shane Prince for the Senators. And then we got Urbe for the Sharks. The Urbe box. Last little stack here. Brassard for the Rangers. Ovechkin for Washington. Cott for the Jets. Bodker for the Coyotes. Galchenyuk for the Canadiens. And Hartman for the Blackhawks. There you go. That's the main break. They are nice, Pete. I agree. Like I said, they're not very common to find, especially those autos. That was actually a really good 8-box break, everybody. You might find it a little bit boring, but it actually was a really good one. We're gonna random this card off, anyways. Again, it's probably gonna be window dressing, but anyways, let's do it. Take all the names. We'll do this really quick. Copy all the names. We're gonna go. Open a new tab here with random.org. We go to list randomizer. We go in here. There's all the names. We're going to randomize this list 3 times. Whoever's on top will get that card. Okay? The redemption card. There's randomization 1. Timestamp IP on the bottom. Randomization 2. And third time, again, top of the list gets the card. It's going to Peter C. Yay, Peter. It goes to the one person that actually, I think, is in the chat. So there you go, Peter. You can take that and you can take his card and do what you want with it. Atlantic Division rookie card. So Peter C. Bam. Peter C. This is your beauty Atlantic Division rookie card. One set of 8 Atlantic Division rookie cards. Actually pretty. That would have been actually a pretty damn good hit. Pardon my French. Back in the day. One set of 8 Atlantic Division rookie cards. Yay! Big win! All right, everyone. Pete, have a good evening. Everyone else, have a good evening. We'll be back again. It's at the end of this week. We have an Ultimate Collection and something else that same night. It's Ultimate and something else. I think it's Ultimate and Allure, and then the next day is Series 1. And there's a lot of stuff happening. Head to the website. Use those discount code words. Any questions, comments, concerns, chamaxcards@gmail.com, or you can go to the website and email us through there. Have a great evening. I'm going to get some